are backstage at the Gympie Music Muster for 2024, and my next special guest is Felicity Dowd. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm actually really good. Always good at the muster.
Yeah. It's a special place, isn't it?
Oh, it's so special, and it's so different to any other festival in Australia. I feel like being able to just come out into the middle of absolute nowhere, but be surrounded by country music lovers and great entertainment. It's incredible.
And the last time we spoke was on Great Keppel Island for Country on Keppel. That was just us catching up because you were part of the talent search there at that festival, and you're also part of the talent search here at the Muster this year.
Yeah, so this is my second year in the talent search at the Gympie Music Muster, and it's amazing. The lineup this year for the talent search alone, like the festival itself is amazing, but the talent search, it's incredible. It's such a blend of like different artists. So to be able to stand beside them and perform beside them in a lineup is just incredible.
So you said this is your second year with the talent search. So round two, do you look at it differently? Do you come in with a different mindset?
Yeah, a little bit. I think for me, like, playing is always playing. If it's a competition, if it's just a show, if it's a gig at the pub, you know, no matter where I am, if I'm on a stage, I look at it the same way. It's doing what I love, and it's doing what I love in front of people who also love seeing that. And so even though I'm coming into the competition in a second year, I've got so many more kind of accolades under my belt this year that I didn't have last year, so much more experience. So it's just making the most of it and, you know, being able to perform in front of people that I've admired for years.
And with the muster and I mean the talent search aside, have you been to the Gympie Muster prior to taking part in the talent search?
Yeah. So this is actually my third year. So I came in 2019, not performing, not in the talent search, just came
as a punter.
Yeah. We were up for the Eka festival like the week before, and we just decided, oh, why go back to Bega early? We'll stay up for the weekend, and I'd pretty much been wanting to come back since. So it's been amazing to come back now 2 years in a row.
Yeah, and you've been on the road quite a lot this year.
Yes. I've flown past here a couple times already this year. I just got back from a tour. Pretty much I've been touring my debut EP, so I went all the way up to Cairns and back again in a month, and then I've just finished playing some more ticketed shows around Newcastle, Sydney, Canberra and South Coast, which is my home.
Yeah, and how was that experience?
It was amazing. So many different reasons. I feel like I was able to play for people that I never would have imagined that I'd be playing for, meet so many different people from different walks of lives. Like, I grew up down the South Coast, and it's very different down there than it is up in North Queensland and, you know, in the middle of nowhere. And so that in itself was amazing. But also being able to do ticketed shows, it's a big step for artists to start doing ticketed shows. It's a very scary step, but I survived, and I think everyone that came out to the show really enjoyed it as well. So that made it entirely worth it.
And what's the response been to the EP as well? Because I know the last time we spoke on 2TM and it was about new music, you were still gearing up for its release.
Yes.
It's now out there. You've now been playing these songs and touring this music to a whole host of new people, new fans. What's the response been like?
Yeah, it's been absolutely incredible. I released a few singles, obviously, through our chats before that, and they had always been really well received, but then to release something that was kind of my journey so far, it was more than one track, it was a few tracks that have kind of really stood out within my career. That was even more incredible because it really just connected with some people. I had people reaching out saying it's been in their car for months now, you know, people saying that they can't stop listening to it. And for the amount of effort that you put into a massive project like that and the amount of kind of time, it's incredible to actually hear that feedback and to receive it. And it kind of really, you know, affirms what you've been doing and what you've been working so hard towards.
Yeah, because it's a lot of hard work and effort that people don't see that behind the scenes.
Oh, absolutely. It's kind of when you peer back behind the curtain, a lot of people mainly see the stage stuff, but every artist, you know, they're hustling, they're doing their media, they're working hard, they're, you know, doing a lot of legwork outside it, and to be able to see rewards for that on any level, whether you're an emerging artist or whether you're winning ARIAs and big awards, it's equally as incredible because you know how much effort goes into it.
Yeah, no, it's phenomenal, and I literally take my hat off to all singer-songwriters, performers, because there's a lot that happens behind the scenes, and I'm starting to sort of see like a glimpse of that behind the curtain, and boy oh boy, it's eye-opening.
Oh, it's incredible. And even like growing up admiring so many of these artists, especially so many of the artists on the lineup this year, and then to know now how much work has gone into that, it just makes you idolize them even more. And just, I want to be that one day. I want to be able to stand on a stage like that. And so, yeah.
So can I ask, on that note, is there anything that has surprised you as your journey's progressed and now you're now a part of it? Has anything sort of like, oh, wow, I never realised that when I was looking up at some of my idols, all those years ago?
I think something crazy, and it's definitely something that I've especially noticed recently doing ticket and shows and stuff, is people are willing to kind of support your career and go along with it. It's such a weird thing. I feel like we're all kind of humble in a way, and we all kind of don't really want to flaunt who we are and, our talents or our hard work and stuff. But it is incredible when you put out a show and you say, oh, tickets are available, or you produce an EP and you put it out there, that people will actually buy it and they'll support it. And you'll have people coming up to your festivals and saying, we bought tickets to this festival because of you. And that to me is incredible, because that's what I've always done to other artists. And to me, I just couldn't fathom that ever happening to myself. So yeah, that's definitely something that surprised me. And I've kind of had to learn to be like, oh, that sort of thing does happen. It's not just a fairy tale.
Yeah. So if people would like to get a copy of the EP,
yeah,
your website?
Yep, just my website, or they have to come and see me live. So it's only available physically, no digital recordings, but I have heaps of singles online as well. So you can get the singles, or you can come to the website and get the full thing.
Now, do you have any EPs with you?
Oh, I do this festival actually.
Good, because I want one. I want to grab one. I've been meaning to get one, and I think the muster's the perfect time to do so.
I feel like this is the bad training. I should be able to be like, here's one I prepared earlier, but no. I will be having them with me, and I'm going to bring some down to the Talent Quest as well. So
awesome.
If anyone wants to grab those, they can come say hi.
So have you performed yet for the Talent Search?
No, I haven't actually. No? So I'm at Saturday about 12:40 p.m. So
right.
Very soon. It's coming up very quickly. But
do you get nervous?
Oh, not too bad. I tell you what, though, at Star Maker this year, I did get very nervous, but I feel like being surrounded with so many of my peers, it kind of takes those nerves away pretty quickly. You'll talk to them backstage and you kind of get a moment to relax. And I was always told to kind of breathe. And the moment you step on that stage, no matter how nervous you are, those nerves immediately disappear. The adrenaline kicks in and you're where you're meant to be. And to me, I've always thought if you're not nervous, it doesn't mean anything. So a little bit of nerves is okay.
Yeah, well, I wish you all the very best, and to all of the Talent Search finalists here at the Gympie Music Muster for 2024. And so good to catch up with you backstage here.
Yeah, so great to catch up with you as well. Thanks for having me.
And make sure you obviously stay up to date with Felicity Dowd on online, on socials. And if you can, see her performing live somewhere near you when you're back out on the road. Thanks, Felicity.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.